It's time to head back to Alaska. I really enjoyed my time in Florida, visiting my boys and family, and my man who still lives down there. But the one thing I was really worried about was my canned goods down in my crawl space. I designed my cabin to have a 6-foot crawl space and hopefully be used as a root cellar and protect my goods while I was traveling. Back in Alaska. I'm back in Alaska. I'm waiting on my shuttle to get me back to my truck. But it's good to be back in the brisk cold. There's a little bit of snow on the ground. Yay! I've already picked up Kibbles. She stayed with friends. She did not stay in my cabin by herself. It was way too cold, as we'll find out. Let's see what temperature it is in the cabin. Oh my, 7.9. I have the fire going. Trying to get it warmed up in here. The floor is ice cold. Kibble's water is frozen solid. It's even stuck to the floor. Kibbles is very happy I'm back. Aren't you, Kibbles? Yes. Yes. The trapdoor is not insulated, so I just put insulation over it. Let's see what the temperature is downstairs. 29.5. Brr. This is the only one that's frozen. It has some ice in it. Everything else is beautiful. That's all good. All my juice is good. My water glassed eggs are good. Nothing froze. Oh, I'm so happy. I put everything in a cooler that I was really worried about, just for added protection. And if anything busted, it would be an easy fix to clean up. Looks like the cooler worked really well to keep anything from freezing, especially my fresh eggs. I have carrots. They didn't freeze. Those eggs look good. All my syrups look good. No messes. I'm so happy. So I've got R30 rock wool insulation in my floor to my cabin, the ceiling to my crawl space. And I did ICF foundation. So this is just a dirt floor. I just have a gravel floor. Here you can see the gravel below my 2 layers of vapor barrier. Moisture is a big problem in crawl spaces, and I try to mitigate that. But I'm very, very pleased. I wasn't sure how it was going to fare. We had minus 20 degrees. My neck of the woods, I should say. And upstairs, it was 7.5 or 7.9. Anyway, it was below 8 degrees. So, I'm pretty tickled. That's what the temperature is down low. So my idea was to make this a nice crawl space and a root cellar, and it's working out nice. It's time to take Gibbles for a much needed walk. I put a lot of thought into my design of my cabin. One of the things was the crawl space and my trap door. Here you can see my trap door, how I made handles so you could hang on to it as you climb down into the abyss. As I said earlier, I used R30 rock wool insulation. Rock wool insulation is amazing. It's real easy to work with, it cuts nice, and it's fire resistant. I stuffed it in as tight as I could into any cracks to prevent any cold intrusion into the basement or crawl space. I don't know what to call it. Do you call a 6-foot crawl space a crawl space or a basement? Anyway, I used ICF foundation, Fox Box. It's 8 inches deep. They're very easy to install. I didn't do it, my contractor did. But you do have a problem with moisture. So to get good airflow, I made a little duct that goes all the way up to my loft. I had to insulate the duct while I was gone, so here I am pulling the insulation out. But I have a fan up in the loft, and it pushes that warm air that collects up in the loft down into the crawl space, which then exits the vent in my trap door, helping mitigate the moisture problems and keep the whole place a little more comfortable. The ductwork comes up through my bathroom floor all the way up into the loft. Well, I was trying to drill the hole for that using a hole saw. I got a nice injury on my hand. You might have seen that in my other videos. A nice scar on my hand by my thumb. Drilling this hole was the only injury I received. That hole right there. I bled a little bit. So tears, blood, and sweat went into this place. When I finally get solar, I won't have to climb up here all the time to replace the batteries on my DeWalt fan. But this fan works pretty well. It pushes the warm air from the loft down into the cool basement that usually has too much moisture and helps dry it out. It's my own version of a HVAC system. And it's working pretty well as long as I keep the batteries changed out. I'm hoping to finish the floor on my loft with some birch wood from my own birch trees sometime in the future. My cabin stays warm with this Blaze King Sirocco stove. I love it. See the airflow coming up through the register? It's working great. Now time to go get all this laundry done. Off to the laundromat I go later today. I sure do enjoy my life up in Alaska. I hope you enjoy watching the videos. And if there's something else you'd like to see, let me know in the comments. Thank you so much for watching.